Hello, hi out there. Thanks for joining me today. I'm Gloria, and this is Yoga with Gloria. And we're streaming live today from YouTube, Facebook, Periscope, and Twitch. So wherever you're from or wherever you're joining me from, say hello in the comments because I like to know you're out there. And if you're new, um, I, I like to see where you're coming from. So tell me where you're from. That's always fun. So please also like, thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel, especially my original platform on YouTube. Also, please consider supporting my ability to continue making these live streams by sponsoring me on Patreon or PayPal. There's more information on how you can do it in the video's description right underneath. So hopefully we have no internet problems today. We're still figuring out production, but I think we've got it. So anyways, today's class is going to be much requested on Facebook, glute workout. So the first half will be more slower class, and the last half will be a little more intense. So let's get started. So we'll have a seat, and just any comfortable seat to start with. And we'll just close our eyes. Sit up nice and tall. And let's do alternate nostril breathing today. So we're going to take our palm and we're going to bring our peace fingers down using our thumb and our ring finger. And this type of breathing helps to harmonize your parasympathetic and sympathetic nervous system. So it'll balance it out. So you'll have like less overall anxiety. So you're going to plug your right nostril and you're going to inhale. And then you'll plug your left nostril and exhale through the right nostril. And then inhale. And then you'll plug and exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Plug, exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Exhale through the left. Inhale. Exhale right. Inhale. Exhale left. Inhale. We'll do 3 more cycles. Exhale right. Exhale left. Exhale right. Exhale left. We'll do 1 more cycle here. Exhale all the breath out of your right nostril. Inhale through the right nostril. See if you can find the pause with no breathing before you exhale through the left. Find that pause. Inhale. Exhale right. And then go ahead and release and inhale both nostrils in. And then exhale both nostrils out. And just take some nice, slow, deep breaths into your belly. If you were able to do that alternate nostril breathing, you should feel a little more balanced. A little more centered. A few more deep breaths connecting to our center before we begin here. All right, and then we'll bring our hands in front of our hearts and drop our gaze. Take a moment to call up an intention for today's class. And we'll seal that in with 3 ohms. Inhaling deeply. All right. We'll just sit up nice and tall here, lengthening up through the crown of your head as you hold on to your knees or shins. And we're just going to make little circles. So moving from your chest. I say hello to my students. Hi, Abigail and Suresh, Roseanne, Rania, Sarah, John, Austin Lights, the Montiques. Oh, hello, Montiques. And then we'll take it the opposite direction. Oh, and Tracy from Philly, welcome back. We're just taking little movement here. All right, and let's take a side bend here. Nice long stretch through the side body. Hi, Jen, welcome back. Let's take your fist and circumduct your shoulder here, your wrist first, and then jumping ahead into the shoulder. So let's take some nice big shoulder movements here. Then we'll go to the other side, stretching long through the side body. Again, if you're more flexible, feel free to bring the elbow down. Don't overdo it. So feel that nice stretch in the side body. Make a fist in circles with your wrists. And then nice big circles. Circumducting the shoulder. Hi, Rich from Twitch. Welcome. All right, let's go ahead and get on to all fours. So spreading your fingers wide, and you want your wrists, your shoulders over the wrists and your hips over your knees. Let's start with just a little shaking your hips from the right to left. Dog wags its tail. Let's get some lateral movement in the spine. So when your hip is to the right, you want to look maybe over to the right. When the hip's to the left, look over to the left. Let's feel that side body stretch. All right, and then you're going to drop your belly and look up. And then round your back, tuck the tailbone under. Drop your belly, look up, round your back, tuck the tailbone under. Little cat-cow loosening up the spine. And then you can continue cat-cow, or you can do any movement you want. So I just like to roll my ribs to the right and then down to the left and up. Or you can continue doing your regular cat-cows if this doesn't appeal to you. And we'll take it the opposite direction. So just move organically any way that feels good to you. All right. So now we'll bring our knees together and we're going to straighten the right leg. Feel that calf stretching. And we're going to lift it up like we normally do. Just go ahead and opposite arm. Let's do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Feel those right glutes, and we'll take both hands down, and now you're gonna take a small little circle, little tiny circle, really firing those glutes. And then take the circle the opposite direction. It doesn't have to be a big circle, just a little circle. If you're isolating it right, you should feel it already. Belly drawn in, tailbone down. Really pull in your mula bandha. So it's kind of like your Kegel exercises. Pull that in. 3, 2, and 1. And then from here, you're gonna take your leg over to the right, point your toes down, like little rainbows. You're gonna lift your leg up and then bring it over to the other side of the mat and then lift it up and over to the other side. Again, try not to collapse here. You wanna bring your tailbone down. Really keep that core nice and tight. So we're just gonna come up, feel the glutes stretch, and down, up and down. So we'll do 6 more. 4 more. 3 more. 2. And last one. All right. And then we'll bring our knees together, other side. So first, just stretching out our calf, neck in line with the spine, lifting up. The core is tight. Your hips are squared to the floor here. Let's do little pulses and really feel the left glutes firing up. Oh, hi, Sue and Freddie. Thanks for joining. If you want to take the opposite arm, you can. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then both hands down. Tiny little circles. Keep pulling in your core. Keep your hips squared. Tailbone down. And then take little circles the opposite direction. All right, let's go ahead and take your foot for these little rainbows here. You're gonna bring it here. Hi, Ebony, welcome. Lift your leg and then try to rainbow it over to the opposite side of your mat, off your mat, up and over for 8, 7, Good. Let's give me 3 more. 2. And last one. All right. Now we're gonna sit back and we're gonna swing our hips to the left, forward, to the right, and back. To the left, forward, to the right, and back. And then opposite direction, to the right, forward, left, and back. Right, forward, left, and back. All right. So from here, let's go ahead and come back into a downward dog. You can pedal your feet, shake your head yes and no. So you can lift your heels as high as you can, and then bend your knees and try to bring your ribs to touch. And one more time. All right. So feet together, right leg lifts. Let's bring it forward and plant it between your fingers. Left leg steps forward, forward fold. And just hang here. Knees are slightly bent. Let your head be heavy. Your neck is nice and relaxed. You can grab opposite elbows here and just kind of swing a little to the left, a little to the right, a little to the left, a little to the right, and back to center here. Lift and lengthen, nice flat back. And then bend the left knee. So left hand is on a block if you need a block. So you can take your right hand on your sacrum and just twist over to the right. You can stay here or lift the arm up. Good. And back to center. Lift and lengthen, nice flat back. Right hand down and twist. Lift the arm up if you can. You might feel an IT band stretch on the side there. And back to center. And circle the arms, come all the way up. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. Circle the arms, inhale, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Lift and lengthen, nice flat back. Exhale, fold right leg back, left leg back. Lower slowly to your belly. And let's come on to Sphinx pose. Coming down, let's bring our chin down and bring our fingertips out to the side. And then we'll come on up, lifting up. And then look over your right shoulder, see if you could bend the right knee. And then look over the left shoulder, see if you could bend the left knee. Come back to center, lower down. And we're going to come up again. See if you can bend both knees, touch your big toes together. Maybe your knees come out a little wider. Go that full front body stretch. And slowly lower down. You're going to take both forearms down and stack your forehead on top. Or you can just stack your forehead directly on the mat. You can see what feels better for you. Take the knees out wide and the big toes touching. And then you're going to press your pubic bone into the floor and you're going to lift up. So you're going to feel your glutes turn on. Okay, so it's a small movement, but you're really feeling it. Forehead is down and pubic bone stays on the floor. Small little pulses up. Firing the glutes up. Let's do 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and release. All right. Hands by your chest, roll on up, roll your shoulders back. And just feel the front chest opening and just feel into your glutes and notice if they're starting to get warmed up. Go ahead and curl your toes under, downward facing dog. Pedal your feet. Feet together, left leg lifts. Let's bring it forward between your hands. You can see on fingertips or a block. And then you're going to step forward, forward fold. And slowly roll on up. And hands in front of the heart. Circle the arms, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Lift and lengthen, nice flat back. Exhale, fold. Left leg back, right leg back. Nice strong core. See if you can lift your right leg up. Just squeeze those right glutes. Let's just do 3 breaths. 2 and 1 and switch. Left leg up. 3. Feel those glutes firing up. 2 and 1. All right. Slowly lower down to your belly. Point your toes. And come up for cobra. Roll your shoulders back. Maybe look up. And downward facing dog. Feet together, right leg lifts. Bring it forward. Let's come on up for high lunge. So high lunge is just like this. If you want, you can bend the back knee slightly. It'll make it harder. If you bend it slightly, just for 3 breaths here. 3, 2, and 1. Hands down. And we're going to twist over to the right. And then we're going to switch our legs, left leg forward. And come on up for high lunge, other side. So hips are squared forward. Again, if you want, you can bend slightly the back knee. Just for 3 breaths. 3, 2, and 1. And slowly bring your right hand down, easy twist. And then step it back, lower to your belly, point your toes, Shalabhasana, like squeezing your glutes, lifting up, squeezing. Try to bring your feet together. And slowly release. And hands by your side. You're going to crawl onto your back. So we're going to bring our kind of like Supta Baddha Konasana. So the edges of our feet are on the floor, the knees are out wide, and your shoulder blades are on the floor. There's a little bit of a natural curve in your low back there. So you want to draw the belly in, draw your core muscles and your pelvic muscles nice and tight. As you press down on the edges of your feet, see if you can lift straight up and feel the glutes working, and then down. So lift up. When you come up, see if you can squeeze your knees to touch, and then open up, and then slowly come down. So up, squeeze your thighs together, open, and slowly down, and squeeze it up, squeeze, open up, and down, lift, and squeeze your knees to touch, open up and down, kind of like clamshell, up, knees to touch, and open and down, and up, and squeeze your knees to touch, open and down. Let's do 3 more. Lift, squeeze the glutes, squeeze your knees to touch, open and down. You might feel the inner thighs too. Lift, squeeze, open and down. And let's do 1 more. Lift, squeeze your glutes at the bottom, squeeze your knees together, open and down. All right, let's draw the right knee into your chest. Left leg is straight. And then we'll take it across your body for spinal twist. Just reach your right arm straight. And you can bend that bottom leg, bend the bottom leg, and maybe you can catch your foot. If you can, then you get this little bonus, little cattail. And you can either try to relax both shoulder blades on the floor, looking up, trying to find a few Zen yin breaths here, like a yin yoga pose, to just relax in it a bit. Or if it's more comfortable to just roll onto your left side and relax, kind of like this, right? You can do that. 3 more deep breaths. And release. And then other side, draw the left knee into your chest, right leg is straight, pull it in. And then you're gonna rock all the way over to the other side. You wanna stack your pelvic bones one over the other, and you're gonna stretch the left arm out. And then again, you can bend the back leg, see if you can catch it. So if you can either rock onto the right side, if that's more comfortable, or you can try to rock that left shoulder blade down. So and just try to find some kind of relaxation in this pose. we'll do 3 more breaths here. And release. Okay, so you can stay on your back. It's halfway through class, so I'm going to start picking it up a bit. So if you only wanted the gentle part, then you can try the next part. But see how that was for your glutes, and we're going to kind of turn up the heat a little bit now. So we're going to stay here on our backs. Let's walk your heels almost straight. So heels down, toes up. Yep. So heels down, toes up. And then we're going to lift. So we're firing the glutes and also hamstrings. Lifting up as high as you can and then tapping down. Up and down. So really working that posterior chain. Up and down. Really squeeze your glutes on the way up and down. Up and down. Let's do 8 more. 7 more. 6 more. 5 more. 3, 2, and last one. And slowly lower down. Hands behind your legs here. You're just gonna slowly rock up. 1, 2. Let's see if you can roll up to standing. 3. Okay. Circle the arms. Oh, actually, let's step this way. So it's kind of like stance jacks. Feet are parallel to the edge of your mat. You're going to take your hips back so the back is nice and flat. And you're going to drop your right hand to the floor if you can. And then you're going to come back up. Hands right here. Hips back. So my back is nice and flat. If you can see side. Yep, back is flat. So see, back is flat. Hips are back. Back's flat. So I'm going to pick up, make it a little more intense for those of you that like that. So squats are one of the best exercises. This is a version of it. So you can stay here, or if you want to go a little bit even faster, what you'll do is the same exact movement, except when you come up, you're going to jack your feet together and back down. Jack together and down. Okay, so this is optional. Okay, let's do 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! All right. So hands on the inside of your thighs here. You're going to take your hips back, chest lifted. Drop your right shoulder forward and twist your spine. Other side. Drop the left shoulder forward, twist your spine. All right, let's turn the right leg out. Let's do warrior 2. Reverse the warrior. Forearm to your thigh, side angle. Reach your hand down. And straighten and bend and straighten and bend. Optional, straighten and bend, but You'll feel the hamstrings turning on. All right, take your left hand behind you, roll your shoulder back for a half bind here, or you can take a full bind, go for it. All right, hands down. You're gonna turn the right foot in, left foot out. Come on to the other side for warrior two. So reaching long, reverse the warrior. Forearm to your thigh, side angle. Drop your hand to the floor. You can bend and straighten if you like. And take your right hand behind you, roll your shoulder back. Optional half bind or full bind. And slowly come on up. Let's bring our feet forward, and then we're going to do a little curtsy here to work our glutes a little more. You're going to take one leg back and kind of like bow down, like kind of like thank you for coming, like ta-da. Little curtsy, scares and gets those outer glutes. So you don't have to go this far down. You can just kind of do this, but if you bend that standing leg, you'll feel it there, right? So the more you want to feel it. And depending how hard you want to work out, you can keep going nice and slow like this. If you want to go faster, you can just jump. I don't know if the camera will catch me going fast. I don't really have an action camera yet, but it might, I don't know. I know when I tried those diamond jumps, we didn't have a good enough camera, but we upgraded once at least. It's working good. All right, let's just do two more here. You guys getting warm? Is that good enough for you? You want to slow it down, or is this good? So we're going to turn to the right and we're going to come into warrior one. Let's square the hips forward and we're going to come forward here into your warrior one, but folding over that front leg. So using blocks if you need to. And then we're going to just drop the back knee here. We're going to walk the right leg over here. So kind of looks like lizard, and with the heel in and toe out. But okay, let's just breathe in lizard for a few breaths, feeling the. Oh, good, Roseanne's sweating. Good to hear, Roseanne. We gotta move our bodies and sweat. So let's keep the glute strength on at least. So from this lizard, we're gonna pop up to straighten that leg back. Try to keep the hips square down like this, and then you're gonna pop it back into lizard, but then back up. So trying to keep your core nice and tight. Hips are square down, and really fire up the right glutes. Let's do 3 more like that. 2. And last one here. Let's hold it here and let's drop to either our left hand or the left forearm, reaching back, and see if you can grab your leg and bring your foot in towards your glutes. And release. And then other side. So we're going to bring, we're going to pop into downward dog. Left leg lifts, and we're going to bring it forward. So we'll do warrior 1 on this side. So hips are squared forward, pressing into the back, lifting up. Fingertips down. See if you can straighten the front leg. So if you need blocks or fingertips, or you can come to a chair or a sofa there. So lifting and lengthening. Make sure your hips are squared, so pushing that left hip back. Notice if you feel a difference in the hamstring stretch as you fold forward. Three more breaths. All right, wiggle the foot out for lizard. We'll breathe here together for a few breaths. So arms straight, or if you want to go deeper, you can come down. For you flexible people, you come down, forearms to the floor. Nice to stretch after you've done good warming up like we just did. All right. And then taking your forearm down, turning over towards your bent knee. You reach back here, see if you can catch your foot and pull it in. Okay, and then downward facing dog. Feet together, right leg lifts. Let's bring it forward. Come on up. Here's where we'll fire the glutes for warrior 3. Let's get me in frame. I think get my whole body. Okay. So from here, some of you might need to interlace your fingers right over your forearm here, leaning forward, and then really fire those left glutes. See if you can lift it straight up and parallelish to the floor. So you're firing those left glutes. If you're able to take the arms alongside or even alongside your ears for the full pose. Let's go for 3. Oops. You can even hold a chair here. 3, like this. All right, hands to the floor. Standing splits for a moment. If you want to grab your leg and go deeper, you can. Just do 3 breaths. All right. Feet together. Slowly lower, come on up. And then step your right leg back for the other side. So if you want to hold on to a chair, or if you want to interlace your fingers, lift your chest, keep your back leg internally rotated, firing those right glutes. So most people have to drop the right hip a little bit more. Arms float out or alongside. Really feel those left glutes firing up. And hands to the floor, standing splits. Option to go deeper, taking a hand behind your leg for 3, 2, and 1. All right. All right. Well, since this is a more intense class, we're going to go a little more, one more time. This is for you, Rosia. Heels and toes out. We got to do some glute. The best glute work is our squats, right? So heels and toes out, kind of like goddess pose, lifting up through the crown of your head. So you can come down as much as you're comfortable, and then up. You want your back nice and flat. So side profile, you'll just notice that the tailbone is tucked under and up. So come down and up, down and up, down and up. So squat down as low as you're comfortable. Okay, I'll just show the side profile because my thing is down and up. See, tailbone is tucked under. See? So when you come up, you want to squeeze your glutes at the top. Tuck the tailbone under. Let's do 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then you're going to come down. Really squeeze your core muscles in, and you're going to lift your heels up. Try to balance. Try to balance. And we're going to tap it and lift it, tap it and lift it, tap it and lift it. Let's do 8 more. 7, 6, 5. Who's sweating? 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep your heels up if you can. Press the arms forward and let's pulse it out for 8, 7. Oh my God. 6. It's burning. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, shake it out. Let's go side. So stretching here. If you can't get down, you can just do this, side to side, okay? Side to side like this, or you can come to a chair and you can go side to side on a chair. If you're more flexible, come all the way down so you can stretch deeper. Heel down, toes up. So the bending leg, if you can get the heel down, that's great. See if you can connect to your core. Come on up and down. Take your knee back. Got someone sweating awesomely out there. Up and down. Lift and lengthen. See if you can take a backwards bind here without falling over. Again. Okay, so you're gonna sit down. Let's stretch the glutes a little bit. We're just gonna take the right ankle over the left knee. Try to dorsiflex, pulling your toes back towards your knee, hands behind you. Lift your chest, squeeze your shoulder blades in, and rock it. You might feel, oh, Abigail's sweating too, good. So if this is a good enough stretch, you can stay here. Otherwise, if you want to go deeper, you can always scoot your butt closer to your heel there. Oh, Tracy too. Tracy's got a good sweat on. Good to hear. Let's go other side. It's harder to sweat when we're in quarantine because we don't get out that much. So I think it's a good thing to have these half and half classes. Let me know what you guys think. So those of you that want to, only do the gentle part can leave, and then we can kind of keep everyone happy. So you can stay here or you can move a little closer. Get a little deeper here. All right, you're gonna come on down, but we're not done yet. So we're going to press down and lift up, really feel the glutes as you do another bridge here. So you're welcome to do bridge here. Those of you with the full back bend practice. Suresh, I don't know, Roseanne, if you have one, or Jen. But let's come on up to a full back bend if you have that practice. Otherwise, you can stay in bridge pose like this, okay? So, into the head and come on. So, but this time, try to lift up and really pay attention to your glutes. So lift up the sitting bones, squeeze your glutes. Come up. And then we'll come down. If you're in full back bend, come down for a rest because the first one's the crankiest. So we'll go up one more time. So let's come up again, either bridge or back bend. Bring your feet together so you can lift your right knee up and maybe straighten for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left leg up, straighten for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come on down. David did the best he could. Well, that's all you can do, David. I'm glad you're here. And we'll take your heels out and drop the knee side to side. Always good to listen to your body. I know you have some injuries now, right, David? So do the best you can do. 3, 4, yeah. All right. So let's take a quick hamstring stretch here. If you're able to, you can straighten both legs. If you need the modification, keep that left leg straight. If you're able to straighten both legs and lift your head and shoulders, walk up your leg. Grab your big toe. take it out to the side, or take a strap around your foot, or just hold your calf as you bring your leg out. Keep that left hip from rocking up too much. Jen says, quite a workout, need to be better in shape. Good. And come on up and take it across your body. Yeah, Jen is very flexible, but she's saying that it was quite a workout for her. So it's different kinds of working out. It's good to be both. So we'll try to do a little bit of both. Let's do the other side. Left leg up. Grab the back of your calf. Again, if you need to keep this knee bent, then go for it. Otherwise, lift your head and shoulders and walk up as far as you can. Give your knee a kiss. Grab your big toe, take it out to the side, or you can just take your hand and hold your calf up like that. Again, preventing the knee from rocking up. Take it across your body, onto the edge of that back leg. You can hold the calf up, or grab your foot. Or if you're close to a wall or something, you can just press your foot against something like that. And then once you have support of something, like a wall or a block under you, then you can kind of relax a little more and go deeper into the pose. This is a really great stretch. IT band, hamstrings, you got that twist in your spine, opening in your chest, a little bit of everything. All right. And then we'll take the right knee over the left for Gomukhasana legs, bringing the knees in towards your chest. Or if you're more flexible, walking your hands to the outer edges of your foot and pulling in. And then other side. So who's still with me after the hard one? There is. Oh, John's still there. What did he say? I need the easier first half. I'm glad you're still here, John. And everybody else? All right. That's good. So we're gonna just go ahead and rock on up. Ranya's still here. Good job. All right, so just sit comfortably. You guys, we're just gonna sign off here, and you're welcome to, it's a great time to go into meditation or, inversion practice after this. So we're gonna just close our eyes, 3 deep breaths here. Surrendering to our practice and noticing how our body feels in this moment after our 1 hour of yoga practice today. And notice how that feels not only in our body, but our minds and our state of being. And let's take our hands in front of our hearts and drop our gaze. And may there be peace in this world. May there be peace in our hearts. And may we all have a peaceful night's sleep today. Thank you so much for being here. Namaste. Let's offer one Om to seal it in. Inhaling deeply. Namaste. Great working out, you guys. Oh, Eureka, first time here, loved it. Every single move. Oh, thank you. Please subscribe so you can not miss all my other classes. So I live stream every Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday at 5 p.m. Pacific time. Thank you everyone for joining. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, especially like and share videos, because normally this was just for my original students and it's hard for people to know who I am. So if you spread, everyone needs to do yoga now. We're in quarantine. So please also consider supporting me and my ability to make these, because it's not free for me to make. And thank you so much for those of you that have already subscribed. It really means so much to me. I really appreciate you and your support. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for joining our community. Namaste. Have a great night.